All right, guys, welcome back to another drink review. As you can see, it's really dark. It's because it's 6 a.m. But today we're up bright and early, and I am ready to do a beautiful drink review. If you guys saw the last one, it was a little bit depressing. I did the Sprecher's cherry cola, or actually the last one was a Bloom. The one before that was the Sprecher's cherry cola. But yeah, the cherry cola was absolutely disgusting, foul, worst thing I've ever drank in my life. So I decided today, might as well go ahead and get their other flavors. So today we got the Sprecher's Orange Dream. All right. So it's kind of like orange cream, but it's a dream. Yeah. The marketing team really thought they were slick with that one. Orange Dream. I'm pretty sure that Rain already has that. They have like the Orange Dreamsicle. They fully just stole this from them. Here, maybe I'll turn this on just so you can see the can. We got beautiful lighting. So yeah, same exact can. Here, I'll flip that around. You want to see it? But yeah, as always, honey infused. Doesn't mean it's healthy. Keep in mind, guys, it just means it tastes like honey. So it's got some honey kick in there at the end, which was very nice. In the root beer, I didn't taste any of that in the cherry cola, but the cherry cola was disgusting, so we're just not even gonna think about it anymore. But yeah, fire brewed craft soda, as they love to tell us every time. They got a new paragraph back here, so I'm gonna read it. Orange Dream. One sip and you'll remember the taste of Orange Dream forever. Blended and fire brewed with Wisconsin honey and handcrafted super creamy citrus soft drink. Our handcrafted super creamy citrus soft drink is amazingly delicious. We think you'll delight in this dreamy taste experience that's over the moon. Okay, well that sounds very out of pocket. Cheers from the Milwaukee's original craft brewery. Oh, they did say fire brewed, but they didn't talk about their fire kettle this time. So they're making progress. Same Wisconsin honey though. All right, so it says super creamy citrus soft drink. So I'm looking forward to this. You know, if the cherry cola got us in any mood, it was horrible, but the root beer was really good, and I'm trusting that this could also be good. This has the most sugar out of any of them. It has 57 grams, which is 114% of your daily intake. 230 calories. Is there ingredients on these? I never read any ingredients. Water, syrup, maltodextrin, natural flavors. Raw Wisconsin honey, citric acid, sodium, vanillin. Vanillin? That's used in perfume. But I don't know if I mentioned it before, but all of these are caffeine free and gluten free and supposedly award winning. That cherry cola was not award winning, bro. That was absolutely garbage. I'm gonna spend this whole video just talking about how bad the cherry cola was. But yeah, feeling thirsty today, so let's crack this bad boy open and see what it tastes like. Cheers. Got some spillage. Looking good though. Looking very bright and toxic. Kind of like just sludge. Not really too sure what to expect with this one, but we'll see. Cheers, guys. Man, Sprecher is throwing me for a loop. Sprecher is interesting, okay? Bro, Sprecher is something else, okay? Now this is good, but they're a very large butt. I'm getting clipped saying that. All right. Brennan's clipping that. He's putting that on the van page. This parasocial man. As I was saying, it's good, right? It's a good, nice orange citrusy flavor, but it tastes very medicinal. Like it genuinely tastes like a flavor of cough syrup or a flavor of an emergency. Have you guys had an emergency before? You know, the little packet thing that you like put in the water and it's got like electrolytes and vitamins and stuff. It tastes like kind of like that, but more medicine-y. What this most reminds me of flavor-wise is if you guys have had Zyrtec, right? It's these little they make these little tiny dissolvable kind of pill things that are for allergies. Right, it's like reduces allergies or something. They taste like this orange, like citrusy scent. This is exactly the same flavor. Exactly. Those little Zyrtec things, right? Pop a photo on screen. Zyrtec. They're not good, okay? Like they're not, for medicine, I'll admit, for medicine, that's my favorite flavor, all right? Not that I'm ODing or like eating medicine as a hobby. But of all the medicine that I've had that's like flavored and they put like cherry in it, cherry's disgusting, okay? If you have cherry flavored medicine, grape flavored medicine, the worst. Disgusting. And they do that because the flavor's so strong that you won't taste anything else. But it's strong in a bad way, okay? Cherry flavoring's not good. I'm still dogging on the cherry cola, bro. I can't let it go. But Zyrtec isn't necessarily a bad flavor, but this reminds me so much of Zyrtec, the allergy medicine, that it's like, it doesn't feel like an enjoyable experience. And I don't know how to describe it. It's like this powdery taste. Like there's an orange flavor that hits you first. And then over time it just dissipates and it feels like artificial, like really artificial. Like this is not an orange, right? It's like it deceives you at the start to make you think it's an orange. You're like, oh, an orange. And then over time you're like, that's not an orange. It's like, what is that taste? That's not an orange. You've deceived me. What did I just consume? That wasn't an orange. If you drink this, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you try Sprecher Orange Dream, you'll know exactly the flavor I'm talking about. Now, I'm gonna be honest, the orange and the cream together is not it, okay? And it doesn't say anywhere on here that this is orange cream. They say orange dream, even in the description, they say orange dream. But in the ingredients, it says vanillin, which is, orange cream is just orange and vanilla, in case you guys were wondering. I learned this from the Waterloo thing, which was orange vanilla flavor, and it's just the orange cream flavor, okay? And same with the Henry Weinhard's, we had that orange cream also. It's just orange vanilla. But vanillin is not real vanilla, like 90% of the time. It's the extract from vanilla beans, but vanillin itself is like, it's hard to extract. So they genuinely just make it in a lab like 99% of the time. They just make vanillin in a lab. It's completely synthesized. I'm not a scientist or a health guy, but I'm sure vanillin is super, super good for you. But to be fair, that's probably the least unhealthy thing in here. But yeah, the flavor of the orange and the vanilla does not mix at all. It is a horrible pairing. They don't blend it well at all. And now that sip was okay. The vanilla flavor is good, okay? I'll give it that. The vanilla flavor is good. It tastes like that little vanilla juice that you would put in cookies, right? You just smell it and it's like, oh, vanilla. It's a nice vanilla, very strong, sweet vanilla scent. And I mean, there's 57 grams of sugar, so I would hope that it's sweet. But, okay, what? I'm actually stupid. They just got everywhere. How does it happen every time? But like I was saying, the orange taste is disgusting, okay? The vanilla taste is really nice, but the orange is garbage, absolutely trash. The orange tastes super synthesized and not real at all. Like I said, it tastes like medicine, okay? The orange tastes just completely like medicine. The vanilla is a nice sweet vanilla, and they tried to mix it with some absolute garbage orange, okay? So this is not good. And maybe the cherry cola did influence this, but I'm trying to be unbiased as much as possible, okay? And I normally love orange cream, right? Those Waterloo, amazing flavor, amazing orange cream flavor. And I don't know what I rated it, but I rated it really highly. But this is bringing me so much sadness and pain. I'm depressed after drinking this. This is disgusting. I won't say this is as bad as the Polar Seltzer, okay? But the Polar Seltzer, when they're new, tastes better than this. And that has 0 sugar. This has 114% of your daily intake. You gotta have one of these per week and then have no sugar the rest of the week. Disgusting. They're trying to kill me out here, bro. Anyway, I feel like it's that time of the video that I rank this, scale 1 to 10. You guys already know how we do it around here. So I feel like I'm pretty solid with my ranking on this one. I'm gonna give this a 3.9. All right, and the only reason I don't give it a 4 is because I just feel wrong giving this a 4 out of 10. Okay, it's definitely below average. The Polar Seltzers I gave a 6. I like coming back to these for reference because it's just such a nice base. I mean, it was one of the first ones I ever did. It might have been the first one I ever did. It was the second one. I rated it as a 6 for seltzer when it was cold. And I rated it as a 3 once it been hot in my car. And this is slightly better than those hot seltzer that had been sitting in my car. But it's not as good as the cold one. I forgot to say before, because I normally say what I'm rating it on a scale of what category. Soda, okay? As a category of soda, this is a 3.9. I'm severely disappointed. I was really expecting a nice orange cream flavor, and this is the most disappointing thing I think I've ever experienced. Right. The cherry cola, I was not expecting anything super good, but I was extremely disappointed. This one, I was expecting something good, and I was very disappointed once again. So, Sprecher, you're not making a good name for yourself, right? The root beer, I'll admit, it was good, okay? But I'm probably never getting it again just because your other flavors suck. Like, just get rid of them. Why are you manufacturing these? The amount of money you're spending manufacturing this and cherry cola, just stick to root beer, bro. Just stick to root beer. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably the only one that's bought one of these in the past 10 years. If you've even been in business that long. So yeah, 3.9 out of 10 for the Sprecher Orange Dream. I just did that for the thumbnail. But yeah, that's about it for the Sprecher Orange Dream. If you enjoyed, like up the video. If you got any drink review requests, you know what to do. Drop them down in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.